I have returned. Alright, let's begin working on that trunk. Let's close that. Let's close this because I don't need this file anymore. Let's make a new layer. And okay, so this here, I believe is the same color. No, it is not the same color as the trunk. Where did I get this from? Seriously, where did I get this from? When I sampled these colors, I mean, I could swear I had picked this one to put it over there. That is the wrong color. Is there any transparency on this? It can't be. Yeah, no, there isn't. The fudge? Wait, what? It is the same one. What? Didn't I just pick this color again and it actually was different from that one? What? They look different. They are different. Look at it. Wait, what? I am so confused right now. Yeah, they are different. Look at that. But when I pick from here and apply the color there, look. Why is it doing that? Look, I'm gonna grab the color picker again. I am going to pick the color from, actually, let me pick color from the sky, okay? So now there, on the primary color we have blue from the sky. Now I'm going to pick a color from the trunk. There, I picked the color from the trunk. I have the color. Let's grab the brush. It's a different color. Why is it a different color? How is it a different color? What is going on? There is no effect applied to the layer of the trunk. Blending mode is set to normal. In other words, no blending mode. It has 100% opacity, so it is fully visible. The color set layer, which is where the color sample is also the same. There is no change there. How is it getting different? That is 100% a different color. How is it doing this? Let me make a new layer. Sample from here again. How is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Let me check the settings of the brush. Now the brush is set to the default settings. 100% opacity, 100% flow. Mode is set to normal. How is it doing this? I don't understand. The layer, the settings on the layer are correct. How is it doing this? Oh my god. Let me copy the trunk layer into a new file. This is the same. Wait, what? How is it a different color than this? How is it doing this? Okay, one thing at a time. First of all, let me sample this again. on this new file. Okay, that is the correct color. Fine. What if I bring this color selection into here? Now it is the correct color. It is the correct color. But wait. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Why is it that on this file, when I color pick from the trunk to apply it to the color set layer here, where I have the samples, regardless of the layer, any layer that I apply it to, how come I pick this color, and when I apply the color somewhere else, the color changes, even though it is the same color? It's suddenly it isn't the same color anymore. Hey, welcome back, everything. How is it doing that? I don't understand. Here, let's pick from here again, okay? First, pick a green from the leaves. Now let's pick the brown from the trunk. There. I picked the brown, okay? The color is 187.53 RGB. Okay, let's commit 187 to memory. 187, right? Let's now apply the color. It's a different color. Look, it is different. I pick from the trunk, it gives me 187.53. I pick from this, which is what I got when I started to draw with the color that I picked from the trunk, and it gives me a completely different value. 187.53, 137, 126.80. How is it doing this? Someone explain to me, because I am going insane with this. Why is it doing this? And what's even more weird is that when I sample from this other file, okay, it's not even the same value anymore. Before I had 100 on the R, now it's 73. And when I use this color that I picked on that file there, when I try to apply it to this layer, this file, it is the exact same as in the trunk here. But it's a different color from that sample, and the value is still the same one from the other file. But if I pick it again, now it is 100. What the? What? I do not understand. I don't understand. There's gotta be some setting that is different somewhere between this file and that new one that I just opened to test the color picking. But what could it be? The color picker? Sample size, point sample, sample all layers, show sampling ring. No, these settings are the same. The setting on the brush is also the same. It is also the same brush. I don't understand. I really do not understand. How is it doing this? Just out of curiosity, what is gonna happen if I copy the trunk from this file, which is the same trunk from this file, okay? I copy this one over to here, and it gave me a different color. What is going to happen if I copy the trunk from here and back into Alpha 2? Here, let's paste it here. It's the same color. A lighter brown on this file than on here. If I pick it, 187.53. But if I draw with this color, it suddenly turns into the other one. Pick. I'm keeping an eye on the primary color to see if it will change, visually if it will change, when I start drawing with this color. It doesn't change, and yet it is a different color. Look at this. And if I open to see the settings, it is 187.53, just like the darker brown on the trunk. But if I pick from what I just drew, which is using supposedly the exact same shade of brown as on the tree, now it is a lighter one. Look, dark, light, dark, light, dark, okay, light, okay, light, okay, draw, it's even lighter! What? What? How is it an even lighter color? How deep can I go with this? Hold on. Pick, draw, pick, draw. How is it doing this? Someone explain to me, because I don't understand. I have been using Photoshop for my art for several years, decades even maybe. And I have never seen this happen before. What is going on? Pick, draw. It gets lighter and lighter. This must be pure white now. It is! No, almost. It is almost pure white. Pick, draw, pick, draw, pick, draw, pick, draw. It is pure white now. How is it doing this? Someone explain to me, because I am going insane about this. How is it doing this? Why is it doing this? How does this work? What is going on? What is happening? I don't get it. I don't get it. Some specific setting on the layers tab between this file and the other file? No, the settings are the same. Here, kind, normal, 100% opacity, fill 100%. On the other file, same thing. Kind, normal, 100% opacity, 100% fill. Channels, maybe? No? Ah. No, that's not it. I don't understand. Everything settings-wise is the exact same across both of these files. And yet, the color differs. And you see, that issue doesn't happen on this new file here. Look. It's the exact same brown as this one. 73, 60, 35. No matter how many I draw, the color doesn't change. And yet, it does in this here. And the RGB setting is also the same. I can see, I don't know if you, yeah, you can see on the stream. Alpha2.psd is set to RGB 8 bits, I think. Same thing over there. Could it be this? It doesn't make sense. Even if it were, it doesn't make sense. No, it isn't. Let me check something on the project file where this tree originated from, which is these here. No, that bit setting there is the same with this one. It is. Where is that tree? Tree placeholder? No, that's not it. Okay, so it looks like this tree did not originate on this file. If it did, then by the time I got to Alpha 9, I had already deleted that layer. Let me check Alpha 7. Yeah, this one is that. This is layer 18, which is a texture. Yeah, no, that tree, it came from some other project. Which project was it? Which project did I recycle this tree from? This one? No, it's a different tree. Whatever it is, the artwork I started drawing this tree on was finished without that tree. But it did originate from somewhere. I need to check the exact file where this tree came from, because I don't know what I need to find in it, but that's it. I just need. I'm gonna have to check on the VOD of the Chill Art Sunday where I imported this tree into this file here. I don't remember which one it was though. Let me check on my VODs. YouTube Studio content. Chill Art Sunday. It might have been this one from May 11th. Yeah, It was this one. I finished drawing the vectors for the final line arts, and then I imported stuff, all of that stuff, into Photoshop. So I think I still have that VOD on my PC here. I really gotta delete these. What is it called again? Vectors are good. So this one. This is the sped up version. Here, this is what I want. Let's mute it. The tree is there. I need to find the point on the VOD where I open the file that contains that tree. There, I'm toying with the tree. This here is from before I imported the background. You have no idea how dumbfounded I'm feeling right now. It's not that tree. Where did I get the tree? Wait, the file? It's this here. Oh, the background is from that one. But, Braveheart does a black. Off a two. So supposedly I got that tree from the background of this picture. Yes, it was from this one. Wait a minute. General atmosphere? No, it's not these layers that are causing it. For a moment I thought that maybe there might be some layer on top of the layer of the tree, of the trunk of the tree, you know, to give some extra effects, like here, for example. Where was it? Like this one. See? But no, there is no such layer on this file. There is no such thing. There is this one, general atmosphere, which actually is on top of everything. Oh my god, don't tell me that's what's causing all of this ruckus. Sample, draw. That is what was causing. That's it. That's it. That's it. It was this. Oh. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Yeah. I'm out of words. I don't know what to say. I honestly have no idea what to say about this. There it is. That's what was causing the problem. You know, after this, I should just end the stream. Oh my god. I feel so stupid right now. You have no idea how stupid I am feeling right now. Wow. Just wow. Question mark, Reptane? I guess you were AFK when this nonsense began. I don't even know how to explain what just happened. I'm so out of words that I honestly don't know how to explain it. I'll try. So this layer, which is named General Atmosphere 50%, the 50% on the name indicates the level of opacity on the layer. So this layer, when enabled, it gives more life, so to speak, to those trees on the background in general, right? It makes the colors a little more vivid, it makes them look a little more natural. Okay, but one of the things it does is make all colors also a little brighter, right? You can see the difference when I enable and disable the layer, right? So with enable the layer, yeah, I gotta stop the stream. With the layer enabled, the colors become lighter, and I wanted to save a sample of the base color of the trunk. I wanted to save a sample over here on the side, so if I need this exact same shade of brown later, I can pick it from here. So I was picking the color from the trunk, right? And I was applying it over to the sample. But if I try to draw with the color that I picked from the trunk, if I try to draw with it, as you can see, the brown is now a much lighter brown than the one I picked. So pick the color right here. Let's open the color picker. Pick the color from the trunk. It gives me an RGB of 100, 87, 53. But when I draw with it, it draws a lighter brown. And if I sample from that lighter brown, the RGB values are different. 137, 126, 80. And if I kept let me do this on a separate layer so I don't mess things up. The results are going to be the same. And if I kept drawing and then picking again and drawing some more and picking and drawing and picking and drawing, it kept making the color lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. Except not on this other file where it would always be the exact same brown. And I couldn't figure out why it was doing this. The reason why it was doing this is because, one, I'm an idiot, and two, it was because this layer, which adds some extra lightness to everything, it was because this layer was enabled on top, way above the layer of the trunk. So when I was picking up brown from the trunk, it was actually picking the brown that is being seen through this lighter layer here. So it was actually a lighter brown than the actual brown that is on the trunk. Are you still with me? So because of that, every time that I picked any one of these colors that I was drawing, it ended up causing the color to actually be picked to be a lighter one, and lighter and lighter and lighter. But if I color pick with this layer disabled, then it picks the correct actual brown, which is not even the one that I got originally from. It is 73, 60, 35. And if I draw with that layer disabled, now I get the correct brown. But if the layer is enabled, then it differs. And the reason for that is because this layer is using a blending mode of overlay with a 50% opacity, so it was interfering with the color, and I didn't realize until I finally found where this tree came from by checking the VOD of a previous short Sunday where I opened this file to import this tree from here into this other one. That's when actually I think I saw me enabling and disabling this layer here on the VOD that I just checked. That's when I figured out what was causing the issue. And I am completely out of words for the massive amount of stupidness that I have just expressed live on camera for the entire world to see. Oh. That's it. That's what was happening. That's the issue. I am completely out of words. I honestly don't know what to say. Ow. I hit my pen on the keyboard. I don't know what to say other than I should probably stop and turn off my brain. I think it has already turned off by itself. Yeah, I should stop here for today. Oh. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I should stop. Guys, I'm gonna wrap up here for today. After that one, I cannot continue any further with today's show. I can't. I just can't. So everybody, Riptang, I don't know who else is watching. Thank you so much for joining today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope we had some fun. Go back and check the VOD of this stream. Go back later and check my check me losing my mind completely over this thing that just happened. If you missed, you're probably gonna laugh. And go ahead, it's free. So everybody, thank you so much for joining today's stream. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had some fun. Have a great rest of your evening if it is still evening for you. Have a great week. I might stream again a little earlier on the next Wednesday, maybe, I don't know. Don't forget Wolfenstein 3D on the Gaming Fridays until I finish that game. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have a very good week. And until we meet again on the next stream, God bless you all. Stay safe and healthy. Sleep well when you go to bed, and as always, dream of dragons. So Riptang, everybody else, thank you so much. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Dream of dragons. See you.